In this video, I'm going to show you and walk you through how to utilize your decoy keys that you created and create an outbound transaction so that you can signal an alert to your emergency contacts by using the decoy keys feature of the Decoy wallet app. A few important things is that when you created the decoy keys, those keys are universal for any wallet software you would like to use. If you recall from the decoy keys creation video, we created a 12-word seed phrase, and this is the private key that the backend on the Decoy wallet app is watching for activity from in order to signal an alert. What's very neat about the Decoy wallet app is you can back up and restore or import these 12 words on any Bitcoin wallet software, send Bitcoin on-chain payments to the wallet that is controlled by these private keys, and then if you send any transactions out of that wallet, that is the trigger alert mechanism that is utilized with the Decoy wallet app. Again, only transactions that are going out of a wallet that is signed with these keys, never in. In this video, I'm going to utilize a wallet software called Blue Wallet. I like Blue Wallet because it's a free, open source, easy to use tool for Bitcoiners to use that can easily work well with the Decoy wallet app. I'll show you how. So once you download Blue Wallet, go ahead and open it, or any Bitcoin wallet software that you would like to use. You're going to want to add a wallet or import wallet. As you can see here on this screen, we see import wallet. So when we click import wallet, if you remember the 12 words that we had generated from the decoy keys section of the app, we are going to enter these 12 words into this wallet. Again, common Bitcoin practice is you never want to store these words on anything that's digital. You never want to take a picture of these words. You only want to keep these on something that can't be accessed by anybody else but yourself. Obviously, for example purposes and just to show with this video tutorial, I'm going to expose these words here that I'm using. However, I'm going to make sure that I am not sending to or from this private key with anything that I don't want exposed. So after you enter in your seed phrase, go ahead and click import or create wallet depending on the wallet software that you're using. You are going to see your wallet get set up here. Go ahead and, wallet has been successfully imported. That's all it takes, 12 words in a row. So this is the most recent wallet that I've created in Blue Wallet. I'm going to go ahead and select this. And here, very basic, and this is the reason why I love Blue Wallet, is because you can just receive or send on-chain Bitcoin payments. So once I have imported that wallet, you are going to see here the most recent wallet all the way to the right before you can add another wallet. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click this most recent wallet because this is the one that is controlled, again, by the private keys that we created with the decoy keys section of this app. As you can see, this is a very basic tool to receive or send Bitcoin on-chain payments, and we are going to go ahead and get this guy set up for emergency alert capabilities. So we're going to go ahead and click receive. And what appears is a Bitcoin receive address generated from the Bitcoin private key or the 12 words that we have here. We're going to go ahead and copy this to clipboard, and we are going to send Bitcoin on-chain payments to this receive address. All right, so today I will be using Strike as my way of sending Bitcoin to Blue Wallet, or that receive address that was derived from the private key that we created in the Decoy keys section of the app. So I had copied that receive address. I'm going to go ahead and paste. Now we're going to go ahead and send an amount. I'll send about $7. We're going to go ahead and click next. Click next again to agree to the fees. Confirm. And we have now sent Bitcoin to that receive address. The Decoy wallet app is watching the first 30 receive addresses that are derived from the Bitcoin private key that you created in the Decoy keys section of the app. And right here you have it. Blue Wallet sees the transaction that went through over in Strike, and it says it is pending, waiting for confirmation. Cool. So what we are going to do now is we are going to wait for this guy to confirm before we can try to send our Bitcoin out of this wallet. And then once we send Bitcoin out of this wallet, that is when an emergency alert will go to our emergency contacts. And that is if and only if we have armed the ability for the Decoy wallet app to send to emergency contacts. Again, as a prerequisite to emergency alerts being sent to emergency contacts, once you send Bitcoin out of that wallet, is that you must have the seed phrase monitor toggled on and armed. If you see armed there, even if you back out and go to the settings or come back in, hit save and exit, either way, if you see armed there, you will definitely be sending an alert to the confirmed emergency contacts when Bitcoin is going out of that wallet. What's very handy and cool and useful about the Decoy wallet app is that you don't even need your device in order to make these alerts go to your emergency contacts. If this phone or this device was thrown out the window on the way to a disclosed location that the attacker took me, and they wanted to import these 12 words that you either memorize or have with you and try to create a transaction with that wallet, they will signal an alert to the emergency contacts in the event where you did not even need your personal device. For example purposes, I'm going to continue to use my personal device here for a transaction, but sending Bitcoin out of this wallet with any device will send an emergency alert to your emergency contacts, given that you have a confirmed contact and you have armed this feature. So in order to send a transaction through Blue Wallet, it is going to need a receive address here. We need to get this receive address from any wallet, anywhere. It could be an exchange wallet, it could be a hot wallet, it could be a cold storage wallet, anywhere that we have a Bitcoin receive address and send Bitcoin to. That's what we need to plug here into this field. So I'm going to go ahead and retrieve one. So thankfully I have another wallet here in Blue Wallet. Again, this could be back to your exchange, but you're going to go ahead, click receive. You are going to copy that receive address. And in the wallet that is armed, you are going to click send, and you are going to paste that address here. For this, I'm going to go ahead and send the max amount of Bitcoin. There is no limit, just as long as you have more than what the fee would be to send out, so that this is an incentivized transaction for the miners to confirm this. I'm going to go ahead and hit next. So I have created the transaction. We are ready to send. Bam. Just like that. Now my emergency contacts will get a notification. All right, there it is. And this is the message alert that your emergency contacts will receive if you are in trouble and somebody tries to send Bitcoin out of that Bitcoin wallet that is controlled by your private keys. It does not include location data because, again, you do not need a device. The device is needed in order to signal where you would be. However, this is important because your emergency contacts at least know that you are in trouble and they can start proactively looking for you. This is what makes the Decoy wallet app amazing. This is what makes Bitcoin the best money ever created, is because this is programmable money and it has utility like this.